Hey Eddie, are we going for a swim? Eddie. You do it. Yeah, Eddie. Now you're going to stop them filming. Eddie. And done. Hello. Today is Thursday. I've just been to my 3-monthly doctor's appointment and decided to have 10-15 minutes to myself while enjoying a nice coffee and this view. So, I thought I'd bring you along for a chat as if I did have someone else here with me, but just some things that are running through my head. So today's a big day for me, but I needed a breather. I needed some time just for me, which really rarely ever happens. I didn't get my morning coffee because I slept in, but I start the day with a cup of tea anyway. I got that thanks to my awesome hubby that makes me a cup of tea every morning. So yeah, I've started for my doctor's appointment. So then I'm heading home to pick up Mum and Brian because we've got to go in and see Dad. We've got to go buy him some smokes because yeah, he's 89, he still smokes. Let him go for it, it's not going to kill him. But what's running through my head is I hate busy days. Like, every day's busy, but I hate appointment days. So my appointment, then have to run Mum in and Brian in to see Dad because we haven't seen Dad for a little bit due to a few things. Then after we see Dad, we've got to come home and we've got another appointment and the person's coming home to our house, which is really nice, in regards to some issues Dad's having at the moment. We need to get really sorted. It's actually been getting me, I've tried to not let it get me down, but it's starting to get me down. Dad was abused in the care of, you know, a boys' home for the first 18 years of his life, and now he's getting bullied. And it's not on. He shouldn't have to deal with this the last part of his life as well. So I just turned my car on and realised, shit, I've got to get petrol sometime today. How many of yous, when do you fill up? Do you fill up when it's like, do you run it until you're low as you can get it and then fill it up? Or do you get it to halfway down? I like to fill it when it's halfway, not this low. I just get paranoid. Let me know what you think. What do you do? So how you been, Pop? How have you been?
I've got balls of dingle dangle.
Anything else new?
Eh?
Anything else new?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying that smoke?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's got the whole world. In his hands he's got the whole wide world. In his hands he's got the whole world in his hands.
Give you a kiss.
What shall I do with the drunken sailor? What shall I do with the drunken sailor? What shall I do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Ooh, lie up, she rises, ooh, lie up, she rises. Ooh, lie up, she rises early in the morning.
Say goodbye to everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.
Blow me a kiss. So now, come to the end of the day. Today's actually turned out alright. See? Never get yourself worked up about what could happen. Let's just focus on what should happen and stick up for your loved ones and make sure they're getting the care that they need and that they're paying for and that they deserve. See you later. So this is a little sneak peek at our kitchen declutter, reset, whatever I'm going to call it. But here's a wall unit or hutch, whatever you want to call it, that I've been wanting to due for a long time. And I figured that this is the best one to tackle first in the kitchen. Well, not first, I've actually done a little bit of the other stuff. You'll see later on when I show the whole kitchen declutter. No job ever takes 5 minutes. These shelves buggered. This one is really flimsy because it's lost its bracing. So, this one, maybe this one. Oh no, that one's okay. So this one, and this one all need replacing. But we have this. This is not my regular type of shop, but I thought I'd take you along anyway. So living in our home is my husband, myself and Mum. So we have to buy 2 lots of bread because Mum only eats white bread. Whereas Brian and I both like our grainy. So here we are, just getting some bread. And it's the same with coffee and tea. Now, I always try to grab the Victoria coffee when it's on special. This is what Brian and I regularly drink, plus any visitors. Mum likes her Moccona sachets. She likes her cappuccinos. I drink the extra strength Dilmah, whereas Mum prefers her Yorkshire tea. She also likes it very strong. Now, Brian is a type 1 diabetic, and sometimes, well, quite often he has hypos because he's trying to get his sugars right, so we always need to keep some lollies on hand. And I always find it's cheaper buying the big bag, but they do last for quite a while. Well, for him anyway. When I buy them for Mum, not so much. She does love her mustics and milk bottles, and I bought her a big bag as well. And here I am getting some saladas, because there's nothing better than a nice salada with some cheese and tomato this time of year for lunch. But they were 2 for deals, I had to get 2. We go through a lot of milk. Brian drinks a lot of coffee, a lot more than anyone else, but that's his thing. So grabbing some milk and some water and some Pepsi Max, which I'm the guilty one who drinks that a bit too much sometimes. Mum has a soft drink with her dinner every night, but she doesn't like anything with artificial sweeteners. She only likes full sugared, and I find she loves these little grape Fantas. And she loves her Nutrigrain. Gotta have Nutrigrain for Mum in the cupboard. Now, usually I shop once a fortnight and then just do a little top up as needed. I don't like having to shop at all. So this shop was actually quite expensive for what I usually buy. But, oh well, we needed this stuff. And this is how hot it was when I got home. So today's been another appointment day for both Mum and Brian. We're going to go visit Pop in a minute. But we're just having a nice little lunch break down the park. Got to see the little baby ducklings with Mama Duck.
Here he is, sitting in his puppy's nest, yes he is. No, he's having a pee.
He could be.
No way. Oh, you have no way.
So I've come out here and thought, I knew I had a couple of zucchini, but these zucchini is all tangled, which this hasn't happened before. Not like this, not this bad. And it's really like getting me down. And like, you bloody things, I just need to take them out. I'm looking at the tomatoes thinking, are these ever going to ripen? Like, I've never taken so long to have a tomato ripe. Then I saw red. Look at that. There's red tomatoes. Yes. And then I looked over here. We have ripening. be more in here somewhere, surely. Somewhere. If only I could see in here. Get that one so I don't miss it. It'll ripen in a day or two. I reckon I'm going to grab him so nothing else gets to it. Because he'll ripen too. Oh. Zucchini plants, if you haven't grown them before, are prickly little buggers. Look at this zucchini. It's gone huge. It's like they've multiplied. And I only planted 2. Here we have sausage rolls and we have hamburgers. So when I make them, I usually use a similar ingredient, just a different ratio of mince and sausage meat. So this week we were busy making these because we had my youngest child's 21st birthday on the Saturday night, and we needed the hamburgers for that, for the barbecue, and the sausage rolls were getting made for our grandson's first birthday on the Sunday. But we were also making some mini quiches as well because they're always yum too. The first bowl is the sausage rolls and the other one is the hamburgers. So there was a lot to grate this day, so I got the food processor out as I had zucchini, onions and carrots to grate for both bowls. I do add grated cheese to my hamburgers, but I didn't add them to the sausage rolls. Sometimes I do, just not for this particular day. You having fun mixing it all together, Mum?
Mm-hmm.
Now, for Mum's whole working life, well, most of her working life, she was actually a cook and a caterer. So for her, these bring back memories, making things like sausage rolls and quiche and all different things. And I find that it's really important just to let Mum have a really good go in the kitchen still. 1, so she's not so bored, and 2, so she feels like she's contributing to make food for our family as well. But we thought it was really cool that here's Gran at 80, still making sausage rolls for our grandson's first birthday, or her great-grandson. Hey, Granny's making sausage rolls. Well, helping make. She's doing all the hard part though. So now we're moving on to making a little mini quiche. I'm doing 2 different flavours. So the first batch is just egg, bacon and cheese. And here's Mum just cutting out the puff pastry. We're lining little muffin trays or cupcake trays and just filling them with the egg mixture. The other flavour we did was our chicken and corn quiche, which we've made for quite a long time now. That was just a tin of cream corn to 9 eggs, some cheese and some chopped up chicken that we'd already cooked. And in the oven they go. And they were all very yum and they're all gone. Everyone ate them. Oh, actually we may have a couple left in the freezer if we're lucky for Brian. My daughter requested that she have a Black Forest cake for her 21st birthday cake, so that's what Mama made. I don't think I've ever made one before. If so, I was a young teenager when I did, but here it is. It's been a big few days. Yesterday we had a barbecue for my youngest's 21st. Today it's Eddie's first birthday party. It's been crazy, crazy, crazy. And this heat's been horrible. Go away, hot weather. Uh-oh. I think we left one behind. Oh dear.